compromising their judgments. They should remember that it is not right for the innocent to suffer. They are in such a strategic position that can make or mar the future of anyone before them. And because they are well shielded, they should remember that after this world, there's another world, and there's a judgment for all. It's a problem in Nigeria, but before that war can be won, it must first of all be won in the judiciary, because they're the final habitat. The moment they are descending to the arena, they have interest. The war will go nowhere. Politicians can play all the politics. They should not. They should stand up for Nigeria and for justice.
Well, staying in the southwest in Osun State, it appears that the crisis between the Osun State government and lecturers from the 4 state-owned polytechnics and colleges of education is far from over. While the government has dragged the lecturers to the industrial court, stating that the body under which the lecturers operate, the Council of Academic Staff Unions of Tertiary Institutions, is not registered, making it illegal. The Academic Staff Unions of Polytechnics, the Southwest Zonal Chapter, says the government over the years has consulted with this same body to take some decisions. Rising from the Southwest Zonal meeting held in Ire, Osun State, spokesperson for ASU, Biola Akikube, says the court summons served by the Osun State government is only meant to intimidate the workers who are demanding for payment of their right, 8 months' salaries and other deductions of their emoluments. But in a swift reaction, counsel to the Osun State government says the government cannot continue to hold talks with the lecturers under the body of the unregistered CASOTI, but that the only option open to the lecturers is to go back to work before any negotiation can commence.
This is clear and obvious. Under the law, before you can operate as a trade union, you have to register with the Federal Ministry of Labour and Productivity. This so-called Council of Academic Staff Union of these tertiary institutions, they don't register with any government agency, with Federal Ministry of Labour. So to that extent, they have no right to operate and to call out workers on strike. It will be a different thing if the various polytechnics and colleges of education, they have their own body. If they want to go on strike individually, they can do that. But for a general body to say that they are taking asking workers to go on strike without being registered, it's illegal, it's not, it's void. That's why we went to court. And to prove that they are not registered, I wrote a letter to the Federal Ministry of Labour and Productivity asking them to do a thorough search for me to find out whether that particular union or body is registered or not. And I have their reply.
It is under this unregistered body that the government has been meeting and speaking with them. Agreements have been made, letters have been written, meetings have been held, even with the Chief of Staff of Osun State. But then we feel that a little truth should be spoken, even when you are making a case. They should let the world know that these people have not received salary for 8 months, and it was based on that they had to go on strike. They've not, all deductions from the salary have not been paid for 10 months, as long as 10 months. And I just wonder if we are in their shoes, what we would do. The Englishman says a hungry man is an angry man. And to worsen the situation, they're using their management to threaten them. We want to advise the management to pull out of this scenario because it's not going to help them.
When news across Nigeria returns, pensioners in Edo State demand for the payment of their gratuities. That's in a moment. Please stay with us. Welcome back. The House of Assembly Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Jos Plateau State has nullified the election of Vincent Venman representing Langtang South constituency. Mr. Vedman, who contested under the People's Democratic Party, was also banned from participating in future elections. Delivering judgment in the petition filed by Jackson Danladi of the All Progressives Congress against the PDP candidate, the tribunal ruled that the respondent was not qualified to contest the election, having been convicted of fraud by a court. The tribunal chairman, Justice Akeredolu, ruled that the election and the return of the PDP candidate as a member of Plateau State House of Assembly representing Langtang South is nullified and ordered for fresh elections within 90 days. Retired primary school teachers in Edo State have appealed to the government to pay their retirement gratuities and their 6 months pension arrears without further delay. The pensioners who staged a peaceful protest at the government house in Benin City say many of their members have died because they lacked the funds to take care of themselves. And vehicles in the convoy of the Edo State PDP chairman Dan Obi were involved in a ghastly accident today along the notorious Ewu Hill section of the Benin-Auchi Expressway. Now, the crash occurred after a vehicle coming down the hill from the Benin end ran into the chairman's convoy from behind, pushing the convoy of cars off the road, while the chairman and his co-travelers were unhurt. 2 passengers in one of the other vehicles sustained injuries and have been transported to the Ira Specialist Hospital. Finally, on news across Nigeria, we'd like to announce the following people as the winners of our Independence Day Airtel October 1 pictures of the day. There are those names in the red Airtel colors there. I would like the winners to come to our studios on Saturday, the 24th of October at about 9 a.m. to claim their prizes. Winners are to come along with valid means of identification. Congratulations to all those winners. Well, that's it on the program today. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.